Welcome to this brief overview of the second edition of the Communication Activities of Daily Living test, or more briefly, the CADL-2. The CADL-2 was originally developed for and is generally used with adults with aphasia, but it may also be used with individuals with Alzheimer's, traumatic brain injury, and right hemisphere damage after a stroke. The CADL-2 tests various communication categories, including social interactions, humor and metaphor, absurdity, sequential relationships, nonverbal communication, reading, writing, and using numbers. Before administering the CADL-2, you should gather the following: the examiner record booklet, the picture book, the patient response booklet, one pencil. Be sure that no other writing implements are on the table. 4 $1 bills, 4 quarters, access to a working telephone. The main test item is the picture book. It contains photos and drawings of everyday scenes, universal environmental signs, and common reference materials. The client is also asked to manipulate real objects. The clinician presents a series of 50 test items to the client, most of them accompanied by a picture in the picture booklet. The clinician then observes the client's verbal and/or nonverbal response and issues a score of 0, 1, or 2. Each of the 50 items has specific instructions for scoring. The test begins with task number 1, in which the clinician greets the patient by saying,
"Hello, Ms. Cunningham."
If the client responds appropriately, for example,
"Hello,"
then the clinician will issue 1 point. If the client responds inappropriately, for example,
"Watermelon and chicken fingers,"
then the clinician will issue 0 points. Here are a few more examples of test items. Item number 12.
"Look at these pictures and tell me which one is funny." That one. Okay.
The client answered correctly and earned 2 points. Item number 16.
"Dr. Clark's office is on the 3rd floor. Show me what you do when you step into the elevator." 3rd floor. Okay.
The client's response is worth 1 point. To earn 2 points, the client would have needed to push the button. Item number 22.
"This is a vending machine. Show me how you would get a drink." Good.
The client earns 2 points. She picked up the correct amount of change, put it into the machine, and selected a drink. Item number 25.
"If you needed to use the restroom, which one would you use?" Okay.
The client earns 1 point for choosing both restrooms. Choosing the wrong one would have been worth 0 points, and choosing only the correct one would have been worth 2 points. After the diagnostic session, the clinician should add up the points earned for all 50 items. This will yield the client's raw score, which the clinician may then convert into percentile and Stanine scores by using the conversion charts in the examiner booklet. This has been a brief overview of the CADL-2. Please stay tuned for further details on statistical data and administrative information. Good luck and happy testing!